All right, folks. All right, here's a guy from Houston, Texas, okay? And he's really far out. In fact, he's so far ahead of his time, his parents haven't met yet. Here he is, Bill Hicks. Bill,
Pegasus versus the world, where we take on challenges, trending topics, comedy, and some travel.
City boy! City boy!
All right, you guys, Rodney Dangerfield welcomes Bill Hicks on the stage, and this is a Bill Hicks performance. I've heard of Bill Hicks. There's this conspiracy about Bill Hicks and what people are like, yo, Alex Jones is Bill Hicks and all this da-da-da, which I don't believe. But you guys have requested this in the comments on this channel. And I was like, it's finally time to check out Bill Hicks. I've never seen him do stand-up. The only reason I'm familiar with him is because my familiarity with Alex Jones. So, yeah, let's get into this. This is, let's go. You know what it is. I already told you.
Really far out. In fact, he's so far ahead of his time, his parents haven't met yet. Here he is, Bill Hicks. Bill, hey, baby, here we are.
Thank you. How about it? Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. I'm from Houston, Texas. Thank you. Simply means as a performer, I perform in places you people only see on Rawhide. I actually go to these hillbilly podunk hellholes such as Oklahoma. Thank you very much. A veritable entertainment mecca. The only state Arkansas can make fun of. When you got Arkansas ragging your ass, you're pretty low down in the food chain, I think. Here's a quick impression of Oklahoma, those y'all never been. That was inside the club I was working. In Oklahoma, I think the Marlboro Man is a pussy. Played a town there called Enid, Oklahoma. Town is so small, you know, in hotel rooms, you got to push 9 to get an outside line. I pushed 9 and got the Elmer Dinkley residence. Hello? Who's this? Elmer Dinkley, you just called my house. Shit, your phone number is 9? Yep, my cousin's just 23. I had to write that one down. Wrote it on my forehead. I keep calling 32.
This is a redneck roast, I guess. He does look like Alex Jones. I see it. I see it in the facial. I see where this conspiracy has generated from.
They're nice people. They're just from Oklahoma. I had a guy come up to me after the show. Could have been that same guy, Elmer, I think. Came up very excited. He goes, hey, man, you crack me up. I was laughing something fierce. I'd like you to meet my wife and sister. And there was one girl standing there.
That one almost, it's funny because this is like predictable, like redneck like when you hear people stereotype and do like that type of comedy. So it's like I've heard stuff like this, but now we're in 2024 where it's like so much more elevated. It's hitting some of it, but some of it's not hitting for me. We'll see.
Worked on Hollywood Boulevard at a movie theater place that played nothing but horror movies. Frightening, the people that went to those things, man. They're scarier than the goddamn movies. You could hear stuff in that audience like, I remember when I cut off a head.
That's actually wild.
Am I in your way? Thank you very much. Thank you. So I smoke. How many smokers we got here? Smokers. Yeah. How many non-smokers? Non-smokers. Bunch of whining maggots you people are. Non-smokers don't know the meaning of life till you start coughing up brown chunks of lung on your pillow in the morning. When you start coughing up Smurfs, life takes on a whole new fucking meaning.
It's crazy because I'm from the era. I remember they would smoke on the planes. I remember taking a train and it'd just be massive smoke. Like, it is wild how much things have changed since I was a child in society. But MFers, you could smoke in restaurant, like people would get pissed because like the smoke does disturb your, like if you're not a smoker, you're like, bruh, like everything smells like smoke. It's crazy. That's crazy, actually, just seeing him light up on stage. And it just reminds me of how people would just light up everywhere. That's wild.
There is good news for smokers. I'm sure y'all have noticed. Surgeon General's warnings are different on the sides of each pack. That's pretty cool. Mine say, Surgeon General's warning, cigarette smoking may cause fetal injury or premature birth. Hey, fuck it. Just don't get the ones that say lung cancer.
Yeah, that's
it is your
hard.
body you should shop around, I think. I can live with low birth weight, you know? I think that's nice. The cigarette companies come out with different types of diseases. You find the one you can live with, continue to smoke. It's like, what are you smoking, Tom? Throat polyps. I'm going to stick with my yellow fingernails, buddy. Thank you. I can live with yellow fingernails. I know guys do take breakups hard. I was reading about Vincent van Gogh. You know what he did? Cut off his ear, sent it to the girl that left him. Yeah, that makes a dozen roses look like a booger, doesn't it? Damn, Vince, you sure she's the one?
Oh, jeez.
Vince, think about it. Vince is going, what? Was that Susie? Did she call back? What? Can't talk to Vince no more, man.
That's crazy, actually.
But I
knew Vincent van Gogh cut off his ear, but I didn't know it was for a chick. That's insane. And that joke premise, that was actually really good.
I decided over this breakup, man, why get bitter about all women because of one? So I looked on the bright side. I think it helped my career she left me. Fine. I'm definitely a driven man now. I'm driven by a fantasy that one day this girl who I love more than anyone in the world, and I gave my heart to, and she said she loved me, then left. One day this girl's gonna be living in a trailer park somewhere in Oklahoma. She's gonna have 9 naked little kids with rickets that bring home dead animals from the side of the road for them to eat. She's gonna live with an ex-welder, 600 pounds, fur all over his back, drinks warm beers and farts and belches and beats the kids, watches the Dukes of Hazzards every day, has to have it explained to him. One night he's going to be making love to her and his heart's going to explode and she's going to be trapped under 600 pounds of flaccid fish belly cellulite, shifting like the tides of the ocean as blood and phlegm and bile and a chaw of tobacco pours out of his mouth and nose into her face. Yeah, that's it.
Vengeance is his, saith Bill Hicks.
Just before she drowns in that chunky puddle of Afterbirth, she turns to the television, and I'm going to be on this show. So don't get bitter. Thank you very much. Thank you.
That last joke snapped. He said, don't get bitter, and he gave you the definition of the bitterest you can bitter beer face it. That's crazy to even think of. Yo, what's crazy is that whole end piece is a callback to the beginning Oklahoma thing with a whole new joke like that. Actually, yeah. Okay, Bill Hicks. I'll check out some more Bill Hicks. That wasn't like hilarious to me, but I enjoyed it, and he was good at what he did. So yeah, man, I rock with some Billy Boy Hicks. I don't think he's Alex Jones, you guys, but yeah.
City boy, city boy.